Thank you for attending once again. This is Seewing Yee, and today I'm going to go over a Yahoo article by this real estate celebrity expert, Barbara Corcoran. Then I'm going to go over her comments about the cost of waiting to buy a property, whether you are a primary homeowner or whether you are a real estate investor. And also, I'm going to share with you what are her thoughts about the housing market and the cost of waiting and all that. And then toward the end, a bonus for this video, I'm going to share with you a investment opportunity we have for our members. Very excellent properties we have here. Great cash flow, great interest rate cash flow properties in the fastest growing markets in the country. All right. So without further ado, let me share my screen. And of course, I would love if you, by the end of this video, smash the like button and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and also become a member of our real estate investing community by putting your email into our website below. All right. Thank you so much. So let's dive deep into what Miss Barbara Corcoran has to say. And sorry, let's go ahead and click here. For those of you who know who is Barbara Corcoran, she is the member of the very popular TV show, The Shark Tank. And also she has been a real estate investor for many years. She owned a very successful real estate brokerage in Manhattan, New York City, and few other locations in Florida as well. So her, at least the real estate brokerage that have her name on it, is one of the top real estate brokerage in the country. So Barbara Corcoran has been around for many decades. So when she taught real estate, people listen. And the headline is Barbara Corcoran says housing prices, quote, are going to go through the roof, end quote. Let's dive deep. Let's see what she mean by that. And whether as a real estate investor, whether I agree or not agree with her comments. All right. So without further ado, let's take a look. So her first comment was, if you're a prospective home buyer, you're likely in a tough spot. While you may be tempted to wait for interest rate to drop, if you wait too long, you could be dealing with a surge in home prices. I wholeheartedly agree. And yeah, that's right. Cost of waiting could be a financial catastrophe, especially for real estate investors that many of them who follow my guidance over the years. So anyway, let me see what else you have to say. Interview with the Fox Business Channel. She said, real estate entrepreneurs and Shark Tank star Barbara Corcoran share her prediction for when home prices will rise, how much she expects them to increase, and more. So lower interest rates will mean higher home prices. Yep, that's generally true. Corcoran believes there will be a major swing in the real estate market as soon as interest rate drop. Right now, as the interest rate right now is around 7%, according to Mortgage News Daily. We are speaking in the first 2 weeks of July 2023 at the time of this video. She goes on to say, the minute those interest rates come down, all hell's going to break loose and the prices are going to go through the roof. Wow. Prices are going through the roof. I think I might agree with her. Furthermore, it's going to be a signal for everybody to come back out and buy like crazy. And house prices likely go up by 20%, she said. We could have a COVID market all over again. Wow. Very ambitious statement. Once again, I'm not going to disagree with her. She's an expert and I value her comment because she have $1 million of real estate empire for many years. So somebody who I do respect. So home prices and market trends will continue to vary greatly geographically. What But this headline says this real estate is local. There's no such thing as national real estate. It's very hyper local. It performs very different from market to market, city to city, neighborhood to neighborhood, and zip code to zip code. So if you buy in the right patient specifically, then you might do very well. That's what I preach as a real estate wealth advisor for my several thousand members of my organization over the past 20 years. I'm going to talk about today, toward the end of this video, a specific local area where we have opportunity for our investors to take the plunge with an amazing builder incentivized, amazing mortgage rate, 4.99%, a game changer. So with that thought, I'll get to that moment. So Barbara Corcoran goes on to say, home prices in Florida are still going up, and it's one of the hottest markets. People love Florida, and people are paying anything, and it's doing very well. All right. And so that is my takeaway from this article is not only Barbara Corcoran is saying that, but many savvy investors, many experts, including myself, that follow what's going on in this current housing market. So as a risk investor, we have to identify the areas to target. And when there's a crisis, there are opportunities. So I take my investors use a contrarian approach. When the blind leading the blind go one way, I call it the herd mentality. The smart investors go the opposite way. And again, crisis meets opportunity. And if you want to become a successful real estate investor, you need to take the contrarian investing approach. All right. With that in mind, I'm going to now share with you a amazing opportunity we have in our market in Florida. We have our network builder have off market investment opportunities. And one of the great value add we're providing as we have a builder incentive, amazing 30-year fixed rate mortgage in a select market, various parts of the network market we have. And today we have this one in Port Charlotte, Florida, at amazing limited opportunity in this times of high mortgage rate environment. For investors, we have an amazing game changer, 4.99%, 30-year fixed rate mortgage for our real estate investors. So this particular new construction property is located in a very red hot Port Charlotte, Florida, part of one of our market we are targeting with our builder. And in Southwest Florida, which is Port Charlotte, is one of the fastest growing markets in the country. Amazing job growth, population growth, top in the country, and a lot of people from all over the country, especially the Northeast and New York, Connecticut area. They are migrating into this area, Southwest Florida. The Gulf Coast, Port Charlotte is one of the sub-markets, the path of growth, which is 1 hour north of Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Naples. So again, this new construction property is very limited. We have only few of them available for our network investors. And for those of you who are listening on this video from wherever you're located in the country, you have an opportunity to, of course, contact myself and or drop your email into the form on my website below and register your emails and become a free member of our real estate investment community, so you can potentially have access to this type of amazing opportunities that I shared before you. And basically, this opportunity is 4-bedroom, 2.5 baths, only cost on $369,000. Is some of them they're already completed. Some of the new homes are a couple of months away from completion, so you can earnest deposit to secure the lot upon completion. So the numbers are really off the chart, especially with this amazing 4.99% available for you, and will increase your cash flow significantly. Otherwise, you will not be able to get, because the mortgage rate right now is 7% for things on Mortgage News Daily. For those people who do credit, those are primary home rates. But for investors rate, it's really more than 7%. It's probably 7.5%. So you're essentially buying down the rate for at least 2%, that will increase your monthly net cash flow several $100 on a monthly basis. So at 25% down payment, based on this price, that's your down payment right here, almost 100 grand. And then of course the projected rent or 2,600 is very realistic. Within this 5 mile radius, there are like 40 houses that are being rented anywhere from $2,400 to $2,700 based on 4 bedrooms and the square footage of 1,600, 17 square foot. So all the numbers are good. Monthly gross rent minus your taxes, insurance and property management fee of 8%. And then your amazing fixed rate mortgage, you're able to leverage, which is, I guess, like I said, a game changer. Low monthly payments is $1,488. By the way, you're not paying this. Your renter who's paying you $2,600 or not only paying your mortgage for you, paying your debt down, but your renter is also paying all the expenses, all the debt obligations to a point where you're getting monthly net cash flow at around $446. These numbers are really off the chart. Furthermore, I'm not going to go any further on this upper right-hand corner or these numerical metrics. These numerical metrics range to value ratio, capitalization rate, cash on cash return, and debt coverage ratio, and total return on investment at 29% only in the first year, because we have projected 5% appreciation and also the monthly cash flow. So we divide the net annual cash flow, net cash flow at the end of the year, plus the projected 4% appreciation, and you use the benchmark of your down payment, 97 grand. At the end of the day, at the end of the year, 12 months later, your projected total ROI is 29%. Now, how about them apples? Right? So this is a great property. This rent is amazing, $2,600, just to show you the quality of renters you're going to get. This renter is probably making 80 to 100 grand salary per year, unable to buy a home because they just moved into the area due to the amazing migration that's going on. And there's a high quality renter in this fast growing new community, the path of growth, I call it. And it's a new frontier, I call that as well. So getting there before everybody gets here. So this Port Charlotte area is just booming by leaps and bounds. And furthermore, so at the end of the day, as a risk investor, I keep pushing this very important concept. When you own rental property, a rental property is history's most powerful and proven multi-dimensional real estate asset class. It's the world's greatest wealth building investment vehicle. You are getting paid much more than cash flow. Right? You look at the long-term investment of this type of property, income property, you're getting amazing cash flow, increasing cash flow passive income, because due to inflation, you have the ability to increase your rent year over year based on inflation. Right now, inflation is very high. The government inflation is probably 8%, but the real inflation is probably much higher at 10%. So you could theoretically raise your rent in align with the inflation, 8% or whatever. Year over year, month over month, toward the future, you could increase your net cash flow way beyond the current $449. Isn't that amazing? So think about in 5 to 10 years from now, how much your cash flow is going to be. And all that is done by OPM, other people's money. You're going to outsource your monthly debt obligation, your mortgage payments, your all your debt expenses to someone called by the tenant. Tenant is going to make you rich consistently. Your tenant's going to pay down your debt, re-amortize your debt, point where your loan balance are drastically reduced over time. Therefore, you'll increase your LTV, your loan to value, and with the 5% projected annual appreciation, nobody have a crystal ball, but your income property is going to grow in so many different ways. Of course, amazing tax management you can potentially get over the years. And I'm not going to talk about that. So, further reduce your taxes, create tax savings, allow you to get extra money out of the tax benefit. You could reinvest the money to buy more real estate in the future. And of course, appreciation, long-term appreciation. If you buy for at least 7 to 10 years, buy a whole strategy, history will tell you that your value of your property will go up. That's history. So anyway, so many different ways. So again, the cost of waiting, you wait to potentially for the housing to crash. That's not going to happen because we are at the historically low supply inventory and the demand is still very high in light of the elevated mortgage interest rate. Economics 101, if demand are greater than supply, housing values will go up. And that's what we're seeing. Year to date, up until now, July, I've seen double-digit appreciation increase, maybe most of the national markets. And of course, for those some people or some investors that they want to wait until the mortgage rate drop, but they're waiting on the sideline. But you're already getting a 4.99% in some of our properties that we're promoting. If you wait, what if the next 3 to 5 years, the real mortgage rate are not going to go down to 4.99%? You're gonna be waiting forever for that mortgage rate. By the time 3 to 5 years later, if and when the mortgage rate will come down 5% or less, which you're already getting now locked in at the 30-year fixed rate mortgage based on this amazing builder loans that you can get at 4.99%. So the cost of waiting, which could be catastrophic because you are losing your ability to leverage your debt and for your renter to pay down your debt. And there's a lot of value as a result. And you're losing all the potential for appreciation and tax benefit 3 to 5 years or more or never, right? So it really does not make financial sense. So the cost of waiting is very catastrophic. And also that $90,000 to $100,000 you have for down payment, potentially buy this house, don't buy it, you continue to wait. And then your money, your down payment at your savings account earning you 1%, and the inflation rate is like 13%. The real inflation rate, you are losing your money. The $100,000 that you're sitting on the sideline with this down payment, you're waiting. You could lose, if the real inflation is 13%, you can lose 13 grand out of the 100 grand. So you're losing the purchasing power. The cost of waiting is very financially catastrophic. Other than all these four amazing financial benefit associated with owning a rental property, you're not going to get any of that because you do not own that property. That is my motivation for you to understand what's going on, do your real estate education, and follow the real experts out there and not follow the other negative headlines that are oftentimes manipulative and incorrect. It's all about focus and take action and invest over time in the right area by surrounding yourself with a team, good support system, good network like we have. And then that's the blueprint to achieve generational wealth. With that said, as I leave you, please, if you see value in this video, please smash the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also make some comments. Are you in a position to buy rental properties? Where are you located? What are your goals? And what do you want to buy? Where you want to buy properties? Do you have any clue or any interest in looking to real estate investing? You like the area that I just shared with you, the investment opportunity we're having before you in this Florida market, in this great property that I just showed you. So share your thought. I'll be more than happy to reply to your comments. And wherever you're located in the US, we help our investment group. We help people from out of state to buy turnkey capital properties, professional property management, one-stop shop, everything for you so you become a successful, almost passive, remote investor who can be very successful using this investment methodology. All right, that's it. Thank you so much. And subscribe your email to my database to become an investor insider. You can receive weekly email. So we'll show you amazing information, real estate information, so you take your finances to the next level. Thank you so much. This is Seewing Yee, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.